Good afternoon. Let me just. What's going on? I think the live is on. Let me see. If I'm really on, and then we get started. I believe I am on. Let's just see. Crazy price action from Bitcoin lately, huh? Crazy. Let me just see if he sees the live. Yes, it does. Good. It's working. It seems. So, what am I doing? Let's go with BTC then. Let's see. I need it. I closed it. I live in the woods, man, so the connection is terrible. Meantime, Bitcoin is sitting at $78,000, which is painful to see. But yes, I guess we got it started now. We're gonna see the chart, but well, look, it's been a roller coaster of emotion, I guess. Roller coaster of emotion. Yeah, the situation is sort of dramatic, really. Now we see we lost all the resistances. We are below all the moving average, the important moving averages. We're below the 200 moving average. On this is the daily chart, and it's not looking very good. You see, um, you don't need to be a genius to see that this thing is going down. We badly oversold, but is this the bottom? Is this the bottom? This is a hard question. I don't know what you guys think, but it was important for us to stay around this 90K, so it would have been a bounce. We got here. We touched the 100 moving average. All we had to do was to push a little bit further up, touch the 200. The 21 would have followed. Beautiful golden cross there, and that would have sent us to the upside, but obviously it didn't happen. Actually, we got rejected by the 100 moving average. And then we did the sort of we played with the 50 moving average on the daily again. It was resistance to us. It didn't play as a support for us, and we dumped again. And today we had a positive day, but it's not engulfing, so there's not really much to hope. We have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see, though. It's not a good situation to be in, for sure. Let's have a look at the. By the way, I'm very happy with my internet connection. It says excellent, so I guess we're good. So actually, you know what? There's nobody in. Let's just chat a little bit. How's the week? What was the weekend like? My weekend was Good, man. It was a sunny day here where I live. I live in Rome. It was sunny after a very long period of rain. It wasn't the best. Very cold, very humid, not pleasant at all. And I just chilled with the kids. We had breakfast out. We had some pizza. You know, Italian things. Italian do Italian things. You know, this is what we do. I watched a movie on Netflix. There's a complete series of James Bond from 1962 to the recent ones, all of them. So I've watched the 1962 one, and it was an awesome, tremendous movie. Very, very good movie. You got to be into those things because obviously it's an old movie, but it's a very well made movie. Sean Connery, the main actor, is top of the food chain. Tremendous. You know, and they're short movies, like one and a half hour movies. You know, it's not like today's movies, they last 3 hours and they don't make sense. James Bond, those ones are really good. And 1 hour and 30 minutes movie. You know what I'm saying? It's not it's not too long, you know. But yeah, let's start. First of all, my name is Vincenzo. I'm obviously from Italy. I am passionate about a lot of things, many things. One of them being trading. Um, Another one could be my painting. You can scan the QR code here and see my paintings. But sports, I do a lot of things. So will be appreciated. I'm, you know, chill guy, super chill, as you can see. Not in a rush to do anything. I'm just chilling. Chilling, brother, on a beautiful Monday evening. My daughter drove me crazy today, but I'm happy. I'm happy. So let's go. Bitcoin. Today is the 2nd of February. Look, we are really playing here with fire. We really are. On the monthly chart, we lost the 21 moving average badly. We closed a pretty big hammer down candle below it. So, no good. And the next serious resistance for us is at $60,000. That is just the truth. You can ignore it. You can say, oh, we're going to go back up. We're going to. But reality is some serious support. Maybe I said resistance. I meant support. The next support level is at $61,000. I mean, we are at support now. If we lose this, because we are still in it, so we can make a nice curve and pump back up. But the truth of the matter is, because we are below the 21 so badly, we have to take in consideration the fact that we go visit that 50 moving average, which is about $61,000 Bitcoin. We're not super far from it. If you think about it, we way farther away to the top. We need basically almost to double the price to go back to the top. To reach 60,000, it will be. We need 100% here. We need to double pretty much the price. Where here is 20% drop. which sounds harsh if we think where we came from, but we're closer to that than we're closer to the top. We're closer to the $60,000 Bitcoin. And I do see that 60,000 as a very, very strong support. Very, very strong support. Who knows? I thought that 89,000 was a very, very good support, if I'm honest. Because I thought when we were here in December, I thought in January we would have bounced off, and we did. It trapped us. It trapped a lot of people here, BTC, because he went back to um, he went back to 97,000. He made everyone think that it was a very sure thing, and it wasn't. Because that became a week, and we dumped again. Dumped again. So, with this being said, we need to keep an open mind that Bitcoin um, is going to go to $60,000, $61,000, and rather than see it, I talk for myself, obviously. Look, I'm just a guy passionate for this, and I share my opinion. I'm very likely wrong. I don't know. I'm just sharing opinions. I don't teach. I don't do any of that. But that's my opinion, and that's probably what I'm gonna do, because what I did at $76,000, I increased my spot position because I see in the long term this being a very, very good price for BTC. I might be wrong. I don't know. And then, unfortunately, I believe we're going to go to this $60,000 Bitcoin, and I will increase my spot position there too. And that will be a very, very good reset for us. You know, extremely oversold on the monthly. It will take some time for this to happen. It's not, this is a monthly chart. This take 3-4 months, probably this during the famous sell in May and go away. So around the May, June, July, August, we're gonna touch those 60, maybe highest 50s, and then in September see a good run. And next thing we know, we are in 2027, and we'll see where that takes us. But you see, it's on the short term, it's hard to be bullish. It's very hard to be bullish. But $60,000, I see there is support coming from 2021. Look at this, the top of this bull run, So there is a very, very strong support at 60. If we have to be honest, this was a bit of a manipulation, a little bit, because we went up, 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 never tested really the supports. So it is where it is. I'm gonna wrap it up because I don't want to stay here all night. So yeah, and I believe yes, all the way to this summer we're gonna continue go down. For me, is a spot entry to increase my portfolio to buy more Bitcoin at lower price. You know, it's crazy how when it was at 125, there was a frenzy, and now that it's off price, is people want to stay away from it. I work the opposite way. Obviously, I want to buy things discounted, and this is discounted for me in the long term. And when we go at 60,000, I'll make sure I get a nice bag of Bitcoins. And we see from there. You know, you gotta have conviction in this. Me, I'm working more as my approach to Bitcoin is not really trading, but it's more investing or long-term trading rather than investing. I don't like that. It sounds so serious, the word investing. Um, but yeah, so I don't have any rush. I don't need Bitcoin to go to $1 million tomorrow. You know, I understand things. This as hard as crazy as it sounds, you know, this is uh, something that had to happen. Bitcoin went up too fast, too strongly, too it was manipulated too much, and now we have a nice retracement. You know, like any other asset that gets manipulated like that. So this is bringing Bitcoin back to earth, and there are new opportunities coming. You know? I think 2026 is going to be a harsh year for BTC for what it's looking. I don't know. It's going to be a tough year, I believe. The chart, that's what the charts are telling us, you know, as of now. So we're going to go with that. Look, I don't even bother going on the short time frame, on the small time frame, sorry, because I don't see, based on the chart, anything substantial coming anytime soon for BTC before we touch 60,000. So before we touch 60,000, I've done my entry now. I put my chips in. If we go up, good. If we go to 60, I'm ready to stack a bit more, and then we are set from there. We have to see from there. So yeah, guys, we lost this. We're playing with this higher low, and if we go below that, it becomes a lower high. Sorry, a lower low, and that could be the start of the $60,000 Bitcoin. I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I wish you a good night. Take it easy. Yeah? Bye bye.